Hi there. For about 2 months ago or something like that, I made a video, a recent game pickups video number 8 I think it was, where I was asking you guys to throw some cues, throw some questions at me, and I will answer them in this video. Back then I promised that I would make the Q&A video when I reached 400 subscribers, and last I checked it was 425 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. Thank you guys. Now for some questions. There has not been a lot of questions under the video that I was referring to, but there are 6 questions and I will go through them now. So let's take a look. First off, we have Mustard Man, and he's asking, do you keep a spreadsheet or anything of all your games, or how do you keep track of ones you have already so you don't end up getting doubles? I know there is a lot of websites offering that you can put your collection in there and keep track of it, but I like to do things on my own, so I have made a blog. You can find it on KonsolTing.blogspot.dk. On this blog site I have all my collection listed up. It's not the best way to do it because I have to put all the titles in manually, but still, it's my own site, my own blog, and I think that's pretty cool. On the blog I also have some guides and pictures and all that kind of stuff from different kind of projects that I have been working on, mods, whatever. The blog is in Danish though, but if you go to the website and go on KonsolTing, there are all the different kind of system or the companies listed, and you can find all my collection in there. I will put a link below. Yes, I do keep track of my collection on my blog, and I can access that blog from my cell phone, my smartphone. So if I'm going game shopping, I can always take my cell phone, look up my blog and see do I own the game already. But I do remember pretty well, I think, when it comes to titles, so pretty often I know if I have the game already, so that's pretty nice. Mustard Man asked another question. When games are on multiple platforms, do you aim to get them on each platform or focus on one or a couple? Normally I focus on one platform. I don't really care if it's a single player game. I don't really care if I buy it for Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3, or if it's a new one, do I get the PlayStation 4 copy or the Xbox One. I don't really care. Normally I would take the version that's on sale for a cheaper price or something like that. But some games that I really enjoy and really like to play, that I have completed multiple times, Diablo 3 for instance, all the Souls games, Portal 2, I get them on multiple platforms when the secondary platform is on sale, for example. If I buy the game pretty new and I have had to pay, let's say, 200 crowns, then I don't go out there and buy it for the other platform right away for the same price, but maybe a year or two after, when I see it for the different platform on sale for, let's say, 50 crowns, I could buy it, go home, make a playthrough, and then harvest the achievements or trophies for the other platform. So that's pretty nice, I think. But normally I only aim to get a copy for one of the platforms, unless it's the Souls series. There I collect for both the PlayStation and for the Xbox. I hope it's answer enough. Steve Geison asks, I had no idea there was a Wacky Races game. Now you know. That's pretty cool. I love the cartoon. I used to love the cartoon. Me too. How long have you been collecting games? I have been collecting games for around 12 or 13 years, I think. Yeah, 12, 13 years. back then I did not have the same amount of money that I have now to spend on games. Not because I have a lot of money, but still, as a kid you don't have you can't just buy stuff. You need a job to buy stuff and all that kind of stuff. So it was not growing that fast. My collection was not growing that fast back then. It was maybe a couple of games tops each month or something like that. And it was the first few years it was growing slowly, I think. And then there was a time period in between where I did not really cared about expanding my collection. It was just there and I was happy about it. I was even selling out some of the systems and the games for it. But when I became a father 5 years ago, it was all getting back to me somehow, because back then I was going to sports and I was out with friends and all that kind of stuff, and suddenly you have to stay home and take care of a child. So it's just a good combination, video games and taking care of a baby. That's one awesome mix, because you can sit in a couch with your little girl and still hold the controller, so that's pretty cool. But yes, I have been collecting for 12-13 years, and I think my collection has grown with a few 100% over the last 5 years or something like that. So that's pretty cool, I think. And now I have a big game room, so even better. Retro Lasse writes, great pickups, thank you. If you were to sell all of your games, which 3 games you'd never part with? My favorite 3 games, I would say Dark Souls 3 and Demon Souls. But let's take them as one game. The Soul series. I would never be without the Soul series. That's awesome games. Another series that I really enjoy and really love is the Portal games. Portal 1 and Portal 2. I have completed the games multiple times. I think that's one awesome or 2 awesome games, and I really looking forward to Portal 3 if it releases someday. But yes, the Souls games, the Portal games, and last but not least Mirror's Edge, and probably also Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Now it's releasing soon in, what is it, this month or the next month or something like that. I will never be without these 3 games or series. Retro Lasse asked another question. Do you care about trophies, achievements? I do care about trophies and achievements. I think they are a great way to level up somehow. Like, I love games like Diablo where you can level up your character. I think it's the combined system that you are leveling up through your achievements or through your trophies, and that's pretty cool to have a big gamer score or a high level on the PlayStation Network or something like that. It's pretty funny, but still I know it's totally useless. It's just numbers. But yes, I care about them, but not necessarily in my first playthrough. Normally I will play through the game, and sometimes I will just check out the trophy list and see if there are some specific trophies that kill 30 enemies with a pistol. Then I will do the trophy and switch weapon and get a lot of trophies in this way, just by aiming to get the trophies. But if it's some kind of more advanced trophies where you have to do a lot of work and put a lot of time into a game, I don't really want to, not for any price, I think. But yes, I like to get trophies and achievements, and I also like to make a roundup after I completed the game, check out the trophy list and see, oh, you have to do this and this, and then if there is chapter select, you can go back in the game and just collect the trophies. but it has to be a good game before I will go back. Some games I just play through and don't care about trophies or achievements, but sometimes I do, so yes and no. I think I care about trophies, but not for any prize. Mojo writes the next question. What do you play the most and dislike the most? The games that I played the most are probably Souls games, because I really enjoy them. But also Fallout, for example, that's some cool games. I really like Fallout 3, 4 and New Vegas, so I play them too. But I really enjoy to play different kind of first-person shooter games on the Xbox 360 or on the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, whatever. It doesn't have to be the best of the best first-person shooters, but I really enjoy just to make a playthrough of some first-person shooters. I also enjoy to play shoot 'em ups, like some of the cave shooters, the more cheaper ones. I have not bought the expensive ones, but like Arkai Katana, Dodonpachi, Resurrection and that kind of stuff. But yes, first person shooters and the FPS games and the Souls games, Mirror's Edge. And what games do you dislike the most? That would probably be football games. I think I hate football games. I think they are extremely boring. There are some football games on the Neo Geo, MVS, AES. They are pretty cool and pretty funny, but that's because they are presented in a very funny way, not too serious. But like the Pro Evolution Soccer games and the FIFA games, I think that's pretty boring, and I really dislike these games. And most sports games in general, I think they are pretty boring. But there are some good ones out there, like the UFC games, for example. I think they are pretty funny, and some snowboard games, for example. Also good sports games or racing games, you can call it. But yes, football games, tennis games, whatever, all that kind of sports crap, that's pretty boring. That was all the questions. Should you have some more questions, throw a comment below or something like that. The next video will probably be the room tour for my new game room. So see you next time. Take care.